Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Alex, the Comic Hoarder. I'm going to do a quick review of 2018 and some of the purchases and some of the highlights that I was able to pull out of the collection to show you guys. And I'm going live right now. I've got a few moments that I can do this. I probably need to get off of here at 5 o'clock Central Time. We've got stuff to do tonight, as I'm sure many of you do as well. But thanks for joining. If you're not already subscribed to this channel, please consider subscribing. If you're not, if you could hit that like button. It would be awesome. Thanks to everyone for showing up in the live chat right now. We've got Hoodat and Gorilla Todd. It's great to see everybody. I think Gorilla Todd posted on Instagram that he had a new video up, so I'm definitely going to check that out. And Hoodat always has great content out there, but it's good to see everybody. I'm going to go ahead and get going right away on this. So if you guys can remember, here is the 2018 want list with my pretty janky sketches, but it's funny that I did that on the 1st. So there's my Hal Jordan, my Batman. I was doing some of the, the books that I wanted to get on here. Hey, Comic Tony, how's it going? Good to see everybody. Happy New Year's to everybody. But there is the list. So I've got, this year I was able to pick up the majority of my list. There's a couple books that are not on here or that are, that I picked up that are not on this list. And then some of these that I'm going to have to pull over to the next year. And we'll do that list probably this week sometime and probably go live with that as well. But so here's the list of let's just go through some of these books that I got. Hey, Roman Curtis and Lord Tapman, Silver Age Dave, great to see everybody in the house. So was able to, really fortunate and kind of fell into a really nice EC collection. And from my knowledge, being that these are from the 50s, I believe these are pre-code. So I was able to pick up a full set, a full run, 1 through 15 of Frontline Combat EC books. And I don't see any code on here. All I see is an entertaining comic, which is what EC stands for, entertaining comics. Hey, the Gray Man, good to see you. And so this is a very cool cover. And let's see, this is a Severin cover. And very one of those kind of the horrors of war covers. Let me put that as far as it can go over here. The next one that really kind of highlights the collection was this Two-Fisted Tales, number 30. And this is a Jack Davis cover. Really great cover. Just fantastic condition on both of these books, considering their age. And once again, this is a Jack Davis EC war book. So never really bought any EC books, and watch a lot of your guys' videos and love, yes, great Jack Davis cover, and just love the covers. I mean, you can just kind of look at these and it tells you a story just in the cover. Also recently, I was able to pick up 3 Golden Age detective comics. And the thing about these was, hey, Master X, good to see you. Master X has been putting out good content, and he said he was going to film one of these best of videos, but he had put everything away at the moment, and he's reorganizing. So I would say, Master X, the community would love to see your 2018 best of. So these detective comics, I put these on hold and was just making payments because I knew I wanted them all. You don't see detective comics out in the wild very often, and good Golden Age books. And so I wanted to put these on hold, make payments on them instead of just shelling out the cash right then and there and then be cash poor. So this one is from 1946. This is Detective Comics 109, and this is the Joker cover. If I wasn't going to pick up any of the books, I was going to definitely pick up this one because Joker covers are just really special. And it looks like a Jerry Robbins cover, but it's not Jerry Robbins. It's just after Jerry Robbins. I mean, that's Jerry Robbins' Joker, but this is not Jerry Robbins cover. So there's that. So really nice Golden Age books. Love Golden Age stuff. It's just kind of like an untapped market. Well, I don't know what I mean by that. Untapped market as far as my collecting goes. This is Detective Comics 112. Pretty solid book. Let me see here. It's got some decay here. You know, like when a book becomes more brittle, some of the pieces fall off. And maybe a little insect chew there or something like that. But 112. Otherwise, this book is pretty solid. All these covers are attached and nice. So This one in the story, there's a detective or something like that that poses like Catwoman, and Batman and Robin are trying to stop who they think is Catwoman, and it's like they kind of blow the cover of this detective or something like that. So there's that. It's good to see everybody. Thanks once again for stopping by, everybody. Happy New Year's. And then this one is the nicest one out of all of them, relative to those two Detective Comics. And this is Detective Comics 113. And like I said in my video, this is also from July of 1946. Like I said in my video when I showed these, hey, Bubs Comics, great to see you. This book is special because it's the last of the big banner. After this, they went to a much smaller logo, maybe like somewhere over here where it just says Detective Comics there, and it doesn't have this huge, like, a third of the cover is completely taken up by the cover by this banner. But I prefer the big banner, so definitely cool. Yeah, sweet logo on them Detective Comics from 1946. So there is those. I was really happy to have those this year. Okay, now back to the list. Here's the 2018 list. First on the list, and I think I kind of went in order for quite a while and then just kind of went crazy and abandoned. But I will say this is the first year that I had a really nice list, and it definitely did keep me focused. So I'm going to do another list this year. First one on the list was Fantastic Four 36, the first appearance of Medusa and the Frightful Four. And I love this. Let me see. This is probably 4.0, 4.5 in the grade. It's got a little bit of a miswrap, a little bit of a spine roll. And as you can see, the damage is just like something like that, a little corner, little spine wear, but no spine splits. So it's definitely better than like a 2.5, 3.0. I'm going to say, and minimal Marvel chipping. There's just like some stress up here, but really no Marvel chipping on any of the edges. So I'm going to say this is probably about a 4.0. So there's that. Let's go this way. This year, I'm going to do something better in the background. That should be on my list. All right, what's next? Superman 233, and it's the iconic Superman breaking the chains Neil Adams cover. And so I never really knew what number book this was, but it is 233 because I always saw this number one, and that's probably why a lot of people like in antique shops want so much money for this book, because he's like, oh, that's a Superman number one. This is probably 6.0, 6.5 condition. It's got a little bit of a wonky wrap there and some spine ticks, but otherwise pretty nice condition. Oh, that's an expensive Superman number one. So there's that. Was really happy. Oh, I have always loved that. I've seen that on t-shirts and I've seen that, everywhere. So happy to have that in the collection. I put the next on the list. Hey, Gorilla Grodd, good to see you. There you are. There. Really bad drawing of you. I apologize. Of Gorilla Grodd. But those were my sketches from last year. Awful. I'm no artist at all. But I put the next two on the list are Amazing Spider-Man, Death of Green Goblin, and Amazing Spider-Man, Death of Gwen Stacy. Before I pick those up, I really like these ones in the collection as well. And I picked these up this year too. And if you're going to get 121 and 122, might as well get 119 and 120. This is where Spider-Man battles the Hulk. I've got some text messages. So I've always loved these books as well, and happy to add these ones to the collection. Hey, Sierra, the chosen one. Good to see you. Hello, hello. And then 120, once again, where Spider-Man is battling the Hulk. And these are probably mid-grade once again. This one's got a little something going on right there. And then this one's just got corner ding. So, 5.0, 5.5, something like that. But love these, have always loved these versus the Hulk. All right, there's those. Next, oh yeah. And then these were some of the first ones. I got this from Brian Spaceboy. So if you guys know Brian, he's really into records now and vinyl, which is cool. But let's see, this is probably another, 4.5, 4.0, 4.5 grade. It's got this color breaking crease right here, and it's got some spine damage right there. This is the death of, so I would say 4.0. 4.0. A press and a clean would help this, but I don't think it would bump the grade. It would just help the presentation. Amazing Spider-Man 121, The Death of Gwen Stacy. If you guys saw Into the Spider-Verse, really, really great movie. I definitely recommend seeing that if you haven't seen that yet. All right, taking a look at the back there. And then if you're going to get that book, definitely would recommend this book. And I can't remember where I got this from. May have gotten this on a Facebook auction. 4.0 is definitely good. Yeah, I love, anything that's presentable is good for me. So, of course, I'd love higher grades or mid grades or whatnot. 122, The Death of Green Goblin. Let's see what this one looks like here. This one's a solid 5.5, 6.0. Could be 6.0 for sure. The only damage here is just some spine ticks. All right, we're going to start heading back this way now. Hey, Chad Lee, great to see everybody. If you're not already subbed up, please consider subbing up for more videos. I'm going to be doing, I've got 2 more hauls lined up. And then, oh, dang, I didn't pull one book. Well, let me show you a couple more books and I'll go grab another one. Let me see here. Batman 232. I think I got this one from a YouTuber in this community. He also runs like a booth at an antique shop. Could use a press up here. But otherwise, this is a pretty dang nice copy of this book. A little bit of tarnish on the staple down here. Would probably need to clean that up before I sent it in. But this is all I want, so don't need to get this one graded or anything like that. So that's first Ra's al Ghul, however you want to say it. That's one name that I just don't know. And then from the same seller, Batman 251. Once again, some more tarnish and rusty, a little bit of a rusty staple there on the top. First modern appearance of Joker, or first modern Joker. Hey, Red Matos, good to see you, sir. Happy New Year's to everyone. All right, so those are some on the list. That was 5 and 4. Entertain yourselves in the chat. I'll be right back. All right, and sorry about that. Here's one that I've always wanted for quite a while, and I know that this is on Reaper Tate's 2019 want list. This is Green Lantern 76. This is the first Bronze Age book. It's a Neil Adams cover. Beautiful, beautiful stuff there. So there's that. And on this one, I would say 5.0. Look at the ticks on that. 5.0, 5.5. I mean, yeah. I've seen 6.0s about this, and I'll show you an example here in a little bit. I was able to get this book as well this year, and I'm going to send this one off to get graded. I would really love an 8.0 on this. Tomb of Dracula, number 10. Now, while I've got you all here, all you experts and comic book lovers in the community, you can help me pre-grade this. Now there's a little bit of something right there. You see that TM? There's a little bit of a scratch. Okay. And then it needs a press. It looks like about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let me show you the spine, guys. Really not bad, but I'm thinking this would get about, I'd really like an 8.0, honestly. It presents so nicely. So hopefully that would be nice. Hey, Dr. Von Chilla, great to see you, my friend. Dr. Von Chilla. Dr. Von Chilla and his crew, ETA Nick and the Dudes, really inspire me a lot this year. I love watching their stuff. Was also able to pick this up in a collection this year, and this was not on the list, but happy to have this one. Daredevil 131, the first appearance of Bullseye. So there's that. 7.5 Red Montos. Yeah, you're probably right. That would be a good grade on that. I mean, 7.0 and up would be pretty solid on that one. Send it to, hey, Archangel, good to see you, man. Archangel, one of my favorites as well. All right, so we've got everything on the list 4 and up we just showed. And the only thing below that, let's go ahead. Well, we'll show that in just a second. Pick this book up, an upgrade 6.0. And so just so you guys can see, look at all the spine ticks on the 6.0, color breaking spine ticks. There's lots and lots of wear on this, even in the bottom staple below. Like, look at all those spine ticks. Hey, Beyond the Blast Doors, great to see you. Simon's Comics, what's up, everybody? Snizzle Pop, how's it going? Great to see you as well. So that's a 6.0. I think a 6.0 is a really solid grade for, bronze and silver, especially for bigger books. But first cameo appearance of Darkseid. There is that. This was not on the list, but really wanted to chase this, and glad I did. Glad I did when I did. This is the origin and first appearance of the Teen Titans. This is the Brave and the Bold. What is this? Number 54. I got it in a 4.0 grade, which is just a nice, solid copy for me. Lots of stuff there on the side there. Lots of wear and rubbing. There's the back. But yeah, happy to have first appearance of the Teen Titans. This is a book that I've always just really respected. And I got another book earlier, and I'll show you. Hey, Bernie, how's it going, Bernie? Hello, hello. Got another book that inspired me to get this book because I think they would pair really nicely together. Then I was able to get, I saw this in an auction, and I was like, this is on my list, and I'll go ahead and just pick it up and maybe someday get another copy. It's got some rust on the staples, which is probably why it got this grade, but there's no notes here, so it's probably still attached, at least at one staple. This is Flash 110, the first appearance of Kid Flash, Wally West. Love this book. Love this book. Chad Lee looks like Hulk 1 for me. Chad's going to get a Hulk 1, which would be great. And best of luck getting a Hulk number 1. Just showed this recently, Detective Comics 359. This is a 5.5. Really love this grade. This is a very solid grade for me. If I could get a 6.0, if I could get a 7, I would love it. But I'm really, really content with this copy. First appearance of Barbara Gordon. I don't know why this book is still relatively cheap. This book needs to be one of these days. I think Barbara Gordon is a super significant character in DC Comics. And I really have a feeling that book will be worth more one of these days. And so Comic Tony, he said that's on his 2019 want list. Definitely. Captain Kirk Productions has got 3 of them, 9.0, 9.4, 9.6. Insane. Another 2.0, but honestly, this is an upgrade from my last copy that I had. Action Comics 252, first appearance of Supergirl. And this one is one that I would probably maybe want to upgrade. Yeah, this one is something that I may want to upgrade. We will see. We will see. But I like this book, and it's the first appearance of Supergirl. So happy to have that one. It's a good one. This is the book. So I got that one because I thought it would pair really nicely. Hey, Seeking Nearmint Comics. Great to see you. Fish Tropic. Good to see everybody. Brave and the Bold 28, the first appearance of the Justice League of America. Got this from Thanatos Comics. And book I've always wanted, 3.0. Here's the back of that one. Love this one. Happy to have that one. All right. And then one I got recently. It was in one of my last hauls. Upgraded my 3.5 to an 8.0, the giant size X-Men. This book will also explode. And like ETA Nick says, high tides raise all books. So when an 8.0 goes up in value, a 3.5 will go up in value. They'll all just go up in value. Some of these days, I think this is a very undervalued book. I just read this the other night, or read a reprint of this, and awesome book. Professor X recruits all of them, doesn't really tell them why, and then brings in Cyclops, and they say, you know, the reason why is because the original X-Men went to find one of the most off-the-charts mutants, and they went to this special island, and the other X-Men disappeared. Cyclops woke up on the jet, and they needed these other X-Men to help rescue the original team. So there's that. Last one on the list that I did purchase this year, I got a 3.0 copy of Green Lantern, or excuse me, Showcase 22, first appearance of Hal Jordan. This has been a book that's on, you know, I've wanted for a long time. And so I personally think this looks better than a 3.0. Man, this looks like a 4.0, but it looks really good to me. Honestly, this book looks great. Maybe if I sent it to CGC, they'd be more lenient, because that's really, I mean, for this book, that's really, it seems really low. Dang. Now that I'm looking at it, compared to some of these other ones that are 3.0. All right, and the last book that I got, and this was not on the list, but I'm so happy to have this one. You may not like it, and that's, you know, completely fine. You may not like this copy, but there's no way that I would ever get this book without getting a green label. And it is Showcase number 4, the first appearance of Barry Allen. The thing that is cut out in this book, if you go back to the video where I opened this, is there's a cutout of a coupon. It was a slogan contest for DC, like come up with your DC slogan and we may use it. And so that coupon, on the flip side, there's a picture of Barry Allen running through a wall, and the Turtle Man watching him run through the wall. So there's Turtle Man looking at a streak going through a wall. You don't even see Flash, and that's all that was cut out. It affects the story, but it's in a slab, so I don't care. 4.0 qualified because of that. Coupon cut out on page 13. Effects story incomplete. Carmine Infantino, Joe Kubert, cover and art. First appearance and origin of Silver Age Flash, Barry Allen, and first appearance of Iris West. So, I mean, 4.0, it really, here, I'll show you guys up close what a 4.0 looks like. So here's 4.0. Beautiful colors on this book. There was for the longest time on eBay, there was another copy of this book that was a restored copy, and it was really restored. I mean, they had to like add pieces to the cover. They had to add in some of this writing, like that, and it looks like they did it by hand. But regardless, that is the book that I landed on, and through that, I've made a lot of great relationships in the community on Facebook with a group that trades comic books and helps each other out with that stuff. But that is it, you guys. Thank you, everyone, so much for being Seeking Nearmint. Honestly, slabs is the way that I'm going from here on out. If it's in a slab, it's like in the collection for sure. Yeah, So I've got a couple like that. Tomb of Dracula. Until that's in a slab, it's kind of still up for grabs. So like if somebody has something that I want to trade, I will throw that out there for trade bait or something like that. But anyways, great to see everybody. Thank you so much for watching. Look forward to doing a live show with the 2019 want list. So here's a 2018 list. The only books I didn't get off here are Daredevil 1 and Green Lantern 1. But other than that, I think it was a great year. Thank you all so much in the community, everybody, for such a great year, all the support and love and friendship you guys have shown me throughout the year. Hopefully we can continue doing some great videos this year. And I guess with that being said, if you haven't already, if you could leave a thumbs up, that would be awesome. And I'll talk to you all on the next one. See you guys. Bye. Happy New Year's.